Okay, parents, we know this is the interview you've all been waiting for. Time to tackle your kids' shaggy heads of hair, or maybe your own. Don't stress. We have hair expert Erin O'Brien joining us now to show us all how to cut our children's hair like a pro. And you've got a head of hair in front of you. Good to see you.
Good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Okay, I personally need help with this. Okay, so what should we have in our arsenal? What tools do we need to start?
So first of all, you're going to need your scissors. I recommend the scissors just always be sharp. A blunt scissors is a no-go. You can use any type, just once it's sharp. You're also going to need a cape as well. I like these button-up capes. So basically, they're just snap-on. If you don't have these, you can makeshift or DIY. So you can actually just take a black plastic bag, and you're going to cut just a diagonal line just on the top. You're going to have this folded in half, by the way. And then you're going to cut a triangle out of the sides. And then once you have it, the head goes through the top and the arm goes through the sides, so it's super easy. If you have any small children, on top of the plastic bag, you can use one of these silicone bibs. They're fantastic. You make sure that this is on the back, and you can wrap this around the front.
That's so smart.
Now, it just stops. You know what kids are like? They hate hair. They hate any sort of
it gets so itchy,
water.
Right, Erin? It gets so itchy, and like
so
the kids,
itchy.
they'll be bothered by that. Okay.
So we want to make sure that we get that out of the way. Then you're going to need your comb as well. I always recommend a small comb. Don't use anything that's too large in your arsenal, because kids can get a bit nervous. So keep everything as least dramatic as possible. You're going to need your spray bottle of water, and you're going to need a trimmer if you have one at home, or you can just stick with your scissors. And of course, for entertainment, a little sticker book or a doodle pad just to keep them occupied.
You've
it's very
got
important.
all the things. I love it. Okay, so let's get cutting. Let's start with a shorter hair style.
Yes.
What are your tips as you cut for us?
So tips for when you're cutting the shorter hairstyles is always make sure that you're cutting at a diagonal, because a lot of people tend to cut straight up. So when I say diagonal, I mean you're pulling the hair out and keeping your fingers at a diagonal level. So it cuts around the shape of the head. So you're going to basically just cut through like this, and you're going to cut at a diagonal, at a diagonal way.
Okay, what if you have longer hair? What are your tips for that?
So for longer hair, it's basically just like a baseline cut. So for longer hair, just like I have my little model here, they keep me occupied. When you're in quarantine, they're like your best friends. So
What
a
are their
longer
names?
hair, you're
What are their
basically
names,
just
Erin?
going to bring it straight down and keep it very close to the neck. Always make sure that your child brings their head forward to get a cleaner cut. So once you can do this sort of line here, I call this an upside down Y. So it's straight down the middle, and you kind of create a Y shape like this, and you bring the hair straight down, and you're going to cut your baseline across. Then you're going to bring section by section down and cut that straight across. And it is a nice even haircut.
Even hair. You know what? If you bring that head back, that's basically Anne-Marie and Lindsey. That's what it looked like. Look at that. It's us. Erin O'Brien, great tips. Thanks so much. Good to see you.
No problem. Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.